Playing quarterback in the NFL may be the single toughest task in all of professional sports. Never mind the physical skill set required to play the position or the imminent threat of physical harm when you take to the field on Sunday, but if you look at the sheer amount of learning and studying required to play the position at the NFL level, it really is insane. Although, I must warn you, don't try and tell Baseball Hardo that unless you're prepared to listen to some incessant rambling about how treacherous the trek to the big leagues is for some guys, or about the reaction time it takes to hit a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. For my money, the toughest task in sports is quarterback all the way. Which brings up an interesting question. After decades of NFL teams bringing up their quarterbacks slowly as they teach them the intricacies of their offensive systems over a couple of seasons under the tutelage of an experienced veteran starter, why is it that today's teams now seem hell-bent on sending their quarterback prospects to the dogs and letting them start significant time during their first seasons in the NFL? I mean, I understand that over the last 2 seasons, we have seen some pretty sizable contributions from rookie signal callers, but it does seem strange to see such a drastic change overnight. Consider the 2018 season. It was Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen taking the league by storm after taking over for the vets in their respective organizations. During the 2019 season, again, 3 rookie quarterbacks started significant chunks of the season, with Daniel Jones and Gardner Minshew both logging 12 starts apiece for the Giants and Jaguars respectively, while Kyler Murray started all 16 games for Cliff Kingsbury out in Arizona, meaning that not only are teams becoming fearless when it comes to bringing in their rookie quarterbacks mid-season, but also the idea of rookie starting opening day is no longer a blasphemous concept reserved only for the most dire of situations. The topic has re-emerged in the national consciousness with the 2020 NFL season starting up following a draft that was loaded with quarterback talent and hype, featuring the likes of Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Herbert, and Jordan Love, all having been taken in the first round. Burrow is the only one to be named a starter, however. Jordan Love, on the other hand, has a future Hall of Famer in Aaron Rodgers to sit behind, so barring an injury, he won't get in. But the situation in Miami and Los Angeles is different. It does seem peculiar that such a traditional philosophy changed so quickly, especially when you consider how increasingly complex playing the quarterback position is in modern offense. Teams are now spreading the field with multiple receivers, using shotgun snaps, calling pass plays, and implementing way more varieties of formations and motions than they did even 5 years ago, let alone 10 or 20. But if you look back over the past few seasons, it is becoming more and more common. There are, however, a few reasons that play into it. Reasons that, in some ways, all kind of tie together. How about we start with the obvious? The one reason that rookie QBs ever even got a chance to start back in the day. They're freaking good, and they go out there and prove it to their teammates and coaches in camp, something that, according to Cincinnati Bengals coach Zach Taylor, is clearly the case with rookie quarterback Joe Burrow. I know that he was the starter the day he walked through the door, but he's done everything to verify that for us and earn it, Coach Taylor told ESPN's Ben Baby. But for some guys, their coaches are determined to throw them in there regardless. Not because they want to see them fail, but because according to their ideology, there is an inherent advantage to getting their young guys in the mix. Consider what Bruce Arians, the head coach of the new-look Tampa Bay Buccaneers, said while he was discussing his philosophy on rookie quarterbacks while he was making an appearance on 100.9 FM in Alabama. "I don't think you learn anything holding a clipboard," Arians said. "You know, I had Peyton Manning his first year, Andrew Luck his first year. Ben Roethlisberger was one of those guys that went in by accident because Tommy Maddox got hurt. You missed all the practice reps. You missed the game reps. I don't know what you learn holding a clipboard and watching." When you think about the nature of the NFL today, it makes sense. During practice, it's the starting quarterback that's taking pretty much all the reps. It doesn't matter if it's 7-on-7. When the starting unit is out there, the QB1 is going to get all the reps and experience, even if he's typically an aging vet that your team doesn't have much invested in going forward. And with how limited NFL coaches' windows have gotten in recent years, they don't want to waste a second on a guy that is not going to keep them employed. Then, of course, there's getting your guy the in-game experience, which, to be honest with you, dwarfs the importance of getting reps in practice. Once a rookie quarterback gets in a real NFL game, it is almost immediately obvious how fast the game is. Not just because they have to perform between the whistles, but more so because of all the challenges when it comes to communicating with coaches and reading opposing defenses, then appropriately relaying the messages back to the rest of the offense. Getting these kinds of experience in on game day are invaluable to a rookie's progression. But the fact of the matter is, most head coaches are not willing to put in a guy that doesn't give them a chance to win, an issue that used to be far more prevalent in rookie quarterbacks. Fortunately, for both today's quarterbacks and coaches, the college game and the NFL game have never been more similar, which has drastically shortened the adjustment period for college kids entering the professional ranks. I don't know that we'll ever see the triple option become a regular at the NFL level again, but concepts like run-pass options, read option plays, and plenty of air raid-derived ideas are undeniably tied back to the college game. And leveraging the unpredictability and, well, ease of use that those concepts have has been a great benefit to the likes of Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, who can use their athleticism to make up for some of the shortcomings that stem from their inexperience. And if your coach just so happens to run the same offense that you ran in college, as is the case with Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury in Arizona, well, then all the better. Just ask Cliff Kingsbury himself, who spoke confidently about Murray's familiarity with the system to the Los Angeles Times, saying the following: "Coming from where he was at, Texas A&M and then Oklahoma, where they gave him that freedom, there's a comfort level that he's had with that. Coming from similar systems and having that attacking mindset. If you see a better play, get us into it. He's been comfortable from day one. In the spring, he was checking the plays that I don't even think our guys knew. He's just very confident in that approach." Of course, Kyler Murray has a more extreme advantage than his fellow rookies, as he literally entered the exact same offensive system. But regardless, everyone is benefiting from the culture shift among NFL coaches, and it is getting rookies out on the field sooner than ever before. And like with everything in the NFL, which the media loves to remind us, it's a business first. And there is a pretty significant financial incentive to starting your rookie quarterback. After all, almost all of the best general managers treat it as such when they're building a team. They are bringing in all sorts of data and analytics in lieu of traditional decision-making processes that center around super tangible stuff, like a coach's gut or his feel. And all of that data and analytics have revealed one very interesting phenomenon that is overtaking the league in recent years, coinciding with the skyrocketing quarterback market. If you count the 2017 Philadelphia Eagles, who started Carson Wentz during the regular season before losing him to injury, we have seen teams with a quarterback playing on a rookie deal in 6 of the past 8 Super Bowls. 75%, a shockingly high number considering the so-called drawbacks that everyone used to talk about when it came to rookie QBs, but one that, when you really sit back and think about it, kinda makes sense. Some of the contracts that middle-tier quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins and Matthew Stafford have made it nearly impossible for a general manager to spread enough talent throughout the roster to make them a Super Bowl caliber team. You really need to have an elite quarterback that is actually worth the insane price tags that quarterbacks are coming away with these days for it to be a worthwhile investment. Even aging former Super Bowl winners like Aaron Rodgers are in a strange way holding back their teams. So, like many things in the NFL, there are actually a few reasons that have sparked this change. Basically, when you sum it all up, NFL teams are taking this chance on their rookies because it works. But hey, which rookie quarterback impressed the most in 2020? Join us in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps out a ton, and hey, we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.